All right, all right, all right. Comments, comments, comments. Just saying if all right, all right. Hey, there's Moon Wild. What's up, Amy? What are you doing? Okay, if you're gonna stick around, man, you're gonna hear a lot of stuff, man. I'm like totally chill here, hanging out with you guys. I got my cup of coffee, man. So we're gonna wait till a couple people get in here. All right, it's all good. All right, so stick around. Okay, it's all good. So we're gonna talk about. I put up there. I'm gonna talk about the creation of Hell Yeah Radio and what's going on with that, and the road recovery, and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so let's get a couple of people in here, man. All right, so I might have to go to my other page. I'm going. Um, all right, so hang tight. All right, it's all gonna be good. All right. Let's see. Hold on, hold on. All right, let's see who's coming in, man. New comments, new comments, new comments. Always new comments, man. You gotta love Facebook. All right, I'm giving people. Okay, hey Lisa, what's up? How are you doing? All right, I'm gonna fill you in on a lot of stuff today. Hell Yeah Radio. Okay, this is how it goes. I'm gonna fill you in on Hell Yeah Radio, road recovery. If you don't know about it. Okay, here we go. We got Tracy Miller, man. Now, how are you doing, Tracy? All right. First of all, I have a whole new life. Okay, so we're going to explain that. You know what? It'd be nice if I get right in the middle of the camera, wouldn't it? All right. So, how are you doing? You all doing good? Are you all thinking positive today? Can you hear me? Okay, let me know if you can hear me. It's all good. We're going to get that. Okay, if you can hear me, put yes, Paul, we hear you. So just saying, I'm going to give a time limit on this because I don't want to hold you tonight. It was 5:07. I'll give 3 minutes for people to get in. Okay, we got Mike in here. All right. Hey, man, congratulations. We're going to get to that. Hey, dude, I dig the bike. Dig the bike. The profile picture. Follow your page, man, too. I follow a lot of people's pages on Hell Yeah Radio. I do. And also my page. We got Clark in here. All right. All good. All good. Okay. Yeah. Good vibes. Okay. Oh, you can hear me? Thanks, Mike. There you go. All right, we got Sharkman. If you don't know Sharkman, he controls the Detroit. Support your musician. All right. So we got Clark in here. All right. We got Tracy Miller. Yes, Paul. We can hear you. Okay. I'm going to give this. Let's see, 208. We got 508. Okay. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes, and then I get going. And we're going to get going. Please stick here for this feed because it's very imperative that you hear what's going on with Hell Yeah Radio and a group I created called the Road Recovery that deals with the qualities of life. Clark's in here. Don't you move, Clark. I have something to say about you. The Road Recovery, Tracy Miller has taken, and listen to Moonwild. It's up there, which is Amelia, Amy, Yusum, I think it's Yusumin. All right. So we're going to stick around. If you want to hear what's going on, most people leave feeds, man. They're like, this isn't an important feed. This is a real important feed about a couple things I'm going to explain. And we got 1 more minute, and I start. So it's all going to be cool. So I can't type. I'm not going to type. I'm gonna read the chat. Okay, I'm going to read the chat as I'm going. We got Lee Starr in here. Now, Lee Starr comes from Bloomfield, New Jersey. It's my hometown. And we're going to get to that. Lee, stick around. You're going to want to hear this because I haven't done really a live feed in a while explaining why I'm calmed down. I'm stress-free, all right? And about the Road Recovery Hell Yeah Radio, what's that doing? Where is it going? Okay. A new show I'm going to tell you about that I didn't even post in there. Okay, it's a killer show that's coming up. All right, it's going to be on YouTube, and I'm only doing the platforms I do to let you know is I do Facebook. I'm going to be doing Twitter and every other platform, TikTok and stuff like that. I'm not into that. Instagram. I got people doing Instagram for me. All right. So, hey, Tracy Lee, what's up again? So, we got, let's see. Okay, we're going to start it. Okay, if people don't show up, it's very important that people show up for the feed. I got 20 comments here, and let's see what's listening on the viewer channel. Okay, and then I'm going to really get going. Okay. All right. Okay. We got a couple of viewers in here. Facebook first. Let's get Facebook is a messed up place. First of all, in 2009, everything was going through the feed. Everybody was getting it. It has changed right now. Okay, that you don't get a lot of stuff in the feed, and people that got the invite or whatever, I did as many as I could. Okay, we'll get that straight. Okay, so I would like to start with there was a post, and I would like to thank you all about me and my girl Jen, all right, for getting engaged, all right, 100%. And I really appreciate the heart that came out from the people that post it and the things that they say. I'm really into heart, man. People that have heart will go, and people bypass it, but it really meant something to me and Jen. The comments coming from the good people, man, that really cared. And you know, I can't say that Jen and me have changed both of our lives for the best, all right? And it's really a good thing that what happened to me and Jen. It's going to be a love story. As you see, I put up also a poem to Jen almost every other day or every day, and she's my first and she'll be my last. And what I'm saying by my first and my last, it took me 48 years to find Jen, to find out how many times I've been screwed over and how many times I found someone which was true love that can't ever quit at all. All right. So we'll get past it. Now, I'm going down just a jot list here. Okay, I would like to thank Robert Raymond. Okay, this is going to be Robert Raymond supports, and he's working on the Hell Yeah Radio pages and stuff like that. If you don't know Robert, okay, now with Robert Raymond, he has work done, leather work for Whitesnake, LA Guns, all that. He knows the musicians, and I'm going to put up, Junior LeCar. Hey, man, what's up? Junior LeCar just came in here. He's a DJ up in, and my fiance has just walked in here, and she posted, and Jen, I love you dearly. Jen's working right now, and she made time to stop by, and I was surprised about this. I love you dearly. You're my heart, and you're my soul. So Jen's in here, and you can give her a big, as I would say, hell yeah, all right, 100%. I'm very happy with Jen. Jen is very happy. I love you, baby, 100%, and nothing's ever going to come between us. Facebook, people calling me, and we're going to get that. Okay, so we got to Robert Raymond, okay, and baby, take it easy at work. Okay. So, we got to Robert Raymond. He does leather work for Whitesnake, LA Guns, and all that. He's good friends with Phil and all that. So, we got Robert Raymond on this thing. So, let's see. I'm going through comments. I'm going to take that. Thank you, Tracy Miller. Thank you, Sharkman, you know, and Logan Fletcher, which is Clark Brown. Okay. Thank you, Lee Starr. Lovebirds. That's cute. Where am I flying, man? Am I a free bird now? Yes, I am. Okay, so we're getting down. We got that. Now we're going to get down to a part of my life, okay? Now with Facebook, I came into Facebook in 2009. I was in MySpace. I've been doing social media for 40 years. All right, no joke. First one in AOL and chat lines with guitar and amplifier stuff, and I my MySpace page had 125,000, and I think you guys know about. I had a lot of pages, and I lost a lot of people. They know me as Paulie D, and that's with my name. And Facebook wrote me down, and we're gonna get to that. Okay. Second of all, I am, and Lee Starr was there, and a lot of people. I created the first family on Facebook that was so friggin' real. Okay. That it was mostly the SSI people, the sick people, and people that had problems, and they joined me, and I started a show called The Kick It Show, where I would tag you, and I put on a regular Facebook page, video versus radio. It's never been done. It's never been done. So with that, I created a family, and I ended up getting sick, and I ended up getting cancer, and they removed one of my kidneys in March, and I also developed a disease called NSF, nephrogenic systematic fibrosis. It comes from the contrast they eject you from MRIs, PT scans, CT scans. I have the doctors out here, which I'm out right now in Knoxville, Tennessee, okay, with Jen. So with that, I got better doctors out here. They believed, all the doctors took me in hallways, and the nephrogenic systematic fibrosis from the contrast, it's gadolinium poisoning. I have 100% gadolinium in me. They're working on it. It's gotten a little better, but you know, there's no cure for it. That's the truth. Okay, so I got all the doctors out here that said, you know, they totally did the test on me, and they're doing more tests. I do have lupus, a cyst on my kidney, on the only kidney I got left, and I'm not even, you don't even see me shaking, man. Nothing can shake me, make me, or break me. We're going to get to that. So with that and lupus and the NSF, the lupus is colliding a few weeks ago with the NSF, and it felt like all my ball joints were breaking out of me, and I've had 10,000 arrows through my chest. It was very horrifying for Jen to see this, all right? And she knew about it, and she actually seen what happened, all right? And Lee Starr and all seen the back past things of what was going on. So I do actually, Junior LeClaire, I say LeClaire, I messed up there, bro. Like last time, you're probably going to kill me. He's going to come on Hell Yeah Radio again, man. He's a radio DJ up in Canada. So we're going to keep going on with the picture here. Now, let's get something straight. So I created the first family that really helped me with my fundraisers, okay, 100%. Okay, we got Tuesday Saint in here. Hello. I'm saying hello to everyone as they come up the feed, man. So I like to get around. We got Kristen in here. We got Mick Rockin. Hey, buddy, what's up? Hope you're feeling good, man. Prayers up to you too, man. Okay, so with that, now people, I created the first family in a place called Metal Forever with a thing called the Kick It Show. Now, the Kick It Show is I turn radio into video. I had 1,000 people every night waiting for shout outs in type. Okay, so I turned up group page with videos into video versus radio, man. My kid figured it out, okay? I knew 100% what I was doing. A lot of people, which I disrespect, are people that take my ideas. I have created 400 group pages, and I would pull them up for you and show them to you. Because I got my pages taken away by Facebook, they're still there, man. They're still there. 400 group pages. I create running group pages in 12 hours. You like that? Kristen, how you doing? You having a good day, man? All right. So we're going down the line. Now, I did also play for a band called Ritual, a New Jersey band that went down with Rare Metal with Billy Farley, the creator. I came in on the fourth song. Oh, no problem, Mick. No problem. I came in on the fourth song of Billy had Let the Metal Play, Rock and Roll Demon, Tight, and No Longer Feel, which was the first ballad out there after Beth that Billy put out. And a lot of bands have copped Billy's idea. Billy passed away in 2019. Rest in peace. He was the creator of Ritual. I came in, and I was lucky for 33 years to be in a band that went down as Rare Metal. We also blew Metallica. I didn't blow Metallica off stage, sorry. Billy had a band called Final Plea before Ritual, blew Metallica off stage with a song called Satan's Child, 100%. Okay? And thank you. Yes, I do look so much healthier. I gained weight. I got my muscle back in my arms and stuff. It's all good. So we're going to keep going. So I played in a band called Ritual. There's numerous amounts of, if you want to look it up, hey Susan, how you doing? Okay. If you want to look up Ritual, you look it up on Google, Ritual, and put in LTMP, like Let the Metal Play. There's pages upon pages about the ancient tomb, Let the Metal Play. You got to do different searches. Okay, so I was in the band for 33 years. I was a manager with Billy for Ritual. It's all true. Okay, now we're going to get to this part. So we got past my sickness, and that's all good. All right, my dear friend Jenny is taking great care of you. Yes, we'll get to that. Jen has hooked up all my doctor's appointments, and I can never thank Jen for what she has done to me 100%. I have gotten healthier. I'm eating right. Hey, Fritz, what's up? Rock on, man, with the horns up. So I am eating better, and I was down at one time, to let you guys know, if you see me, I was down to 72 pounds with my sickness, all right? So I am walking again, and about 2.5 years ago, I said I'd look at, no more than that, about 4 years ago, I got Parkinson's versus Tourette's versus MS. I was dealing with fatigue. We're going to get to that in a minute. Now, with that, all right, I said on Facebook, Jesus Christ and God. Now, we're going to take religion. I'm not jamming it down, because if you don't believe in God for some reason, I don't. Oh, you got cancer now? But you inspired me. Well, we're going to get to that, Junior. Hang tight, man. Okay, Leclerc. Okay, I got it right. Hang tight. We're almost there, dude. I'm not going to make this long. I know you guys like to get on Facebook, but this is really important, man, to stay here. The last part is the kicker. Okay, so where were we going? Okay, so with being with Billy, I did songs like You're Already Dead, The Gathering. I played them on Hell Yeah Radio. If you look at the videos I put up, I am credited. I did the drum machines. We're taking care of each other, Jen. Thank you, baby. That's true. I can never thank. I got here, and to let you know, Jen cooked me my first dinner, and I haven't had a dinner since 2007, and she's a great cook. All right, so we're going to get, Junior, stay around. We're going to get to your cancer thing. I read that, and I'm going to get in touch with you after this video. Okay, so we're up to Ritual. Billy passed away in 2019. He was a renowned singer of a major band that went down as rare metal, and I have posted this. Now, this is a kicker, and I'm not going to mention names. I'm not going to get into this long. There was a radio DJ that said I never had cancer, I did meth, I did this, I did that, and I gave blowjobs out for I was giving blowjobs out for donations for my fundraiser page. Well, you don't have a radio station no more, for one. He all lied. I got numerous amounts of apology from what the people said. I had 25,000 hateful comments on Facebook on a page, and 400 death threats I took on myself. I have them on YouTube, and I went up against the person myself, and that does not bother me, because no one can shake me, make me, or break me. So I took it on with myself and some people in the family. Okay, so I got people that go with me back a long time. Yeah, you got it there. Mick Rockin got it. All right. So, hey, Mick, you get a CD when I get the CDs in. Mick Rockin gets the CDs. He got the name, not with the last name. All right. So I got cyberbullied, and it got to Mick so bad. Mick Rockin, he had to get off and away from me for a while. Not because Mick hated me. Mick, and I'm not going to bring up the reasons with Mick, but he had to get off Facebook, away from me. And as much as the drummer, Sammy Marandino, drum for Cyndi Lauper, I know for 25 years. Jeff Bova, a major guy that is in the industry, 300 album record producer, okay? And you know, I knew about what was going on with you, Mick, and I didn't want anyone, you know, at that time to things were going with you. You were sick at the time, and I didn't want you to get sicker. So I understand. And what this guy did to me was so unethical to a sick person that I helped Facebook and I made Facebook fun, and I had to take over 3 years to fight a battle with this dude. But there's a problem. I tech for since 1988 on computer. There's no one faster on the computer than me. I approved it, but I'm not out to be better than you or anyone else. I've helped people with fundraiser pages, post everything. All right. Had to protect the music scene family, but okay, I'm reading it. For Carly Moore, thank you for Carly, Wrecking Crew, Ryan Thomas, Halloween, okay. Yeah, I'm reading it right now, Sharkman. Okay, so we got some people that are putting up some positive posts. Now, my thing is positive energy, all right. So I took care of it. It went all the way. I opened up the radio station. I got out about the NSF, nephrogenic systematic fibrosis, because Facebook was blocking the truth that I was trying to save you guys, because the contrast is deadly. Okay. So we're going to get on with it. Okay. My main concern is I'm not about quantity on Facebook. I'm about quality. So the people running on this feed, it's all positive posts. You got to be positive. You got to think positive 100%. Now I'm going to bring up an incident. The next thing, hey Keith, how you doing? All right, Keith joined. Keith Robert joined it. All right. All right, I appreciate you coming in here, Keith. 100%. We'll get to know each other. We're going to get to know of two things. I'm going to actually hop onto Hell Yeah Radio. Now, Hell Yeah Radio is a unique station that I can run my mouth. It's non-censorship. I have put it up there 1,000 times, directions to get in the chat room. But with Facebook, they're so quick, they don't listen. All right? And this is not direction, what I'm about ready to get to. It's not direction with you people. Everybody wants to get hits, and I'm going to tell you, I'm good with Facebook. It's not going through the feed no more. You get friend requests and thinking you're well wanted by everybody. It's Facebook adding mutual friends, and you think like, wow, I'm getting all these ads. Well, it's Facebook doing it, right? My friend Mark Zuckerberg, all right? Okay. We all love Mark Zuckerberg, right? Actually, I'm keeping this feed clean. Now, you haven't heard me say one curse word. If you know Hell Yeah Radio, I'm good for it. I asked Howard Stern to come on my show. I got declined, okay? I wanted Eddie Trunk on my show. Declined. Right? No one ever got back to me, and they've been tagged, and they know who I am. Okay, we got on to Hell Yeah Radio, so I created a crazy-ass radio station, non-censorship, where I don't give a blank what I say. Now, you like that? I said blank, and I didn't say Okay. All right, so I'm pretty off the hook on Hell Yeah Radio. It's not the station you bring your kids to, okay? And it's very non-censored that... oh, we got Tracy and Lynn in here. Okay, we got Sue. Sue's in here. All right. Sue's been a big supporter. All right. Tracy has too. Okay. Tracy helped me out some stuff in the past. What was going on with that? Okay. Congratulations. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to get on. So I got this off-the-hook radio station. I took 4 DJs from New York, added a kick of the Headbangers Ball on it. It's the most unique station in the world. And to let you know, I will go back over the comments, and I am going to read every comment. I do read all my posts on Facebook and in the group page. Hey, Jeanette Carnes, I hope you feel better, man, 100%. I heard Jeanette Carnes has been very sick in the hospital, and I have a friend of hers that's coming on Hell Yeah Radio. Now, what's the lineup? This Friday is Angelus on Hell Yeah Radio. The 19th is Bonfire, that they're user, they shit in Germany, and they're coming on. Ronnie Parks is coming on. And so we got Angelus coming in. We got your back there, Carnes. All right. So, with that, we got on the 26th, we have Ted Axe, if you know Ted. Ted is coming on the Hell Yeah Radio. We got on the 2nd, and I had a power outage with Ronnie Borchard from Miss Crazy. And I have a very good friend that has just walked in the feed, my friend Mr. Billy Koch. I go back with Billy so long. He's a Bloomfield person. We hung out. We did a lot of stuff. Billy's been my friend. And if you don't know it, Billy was a major kickboxer. And he was like, I think number 2, Bill, was it? You were a kickboxer? All right. So Team Angela. So my friend Billy's here. He's a great guy. He's a very knowledgeable guy. Bill, I definitely will catch up to you and say hi to you, man, and tell you what's going on. I moved to Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm doing good. I'm out of the Toxic Jersey area to fill you in. All right. So we're all good on that. Now we get down to the biggest part of why I got on Facebook. All right. The biggest part wasn't, Facebook isn't about the quantity of people. Oh my God, I got 5,000 people. And I got another page with another 5,000 and another page with another 5,000. Well, tell you the truth, I had that back in the day and I don't have that no more. Pigeon 4, I got police in Pigeon Forward. I will talk to you soon. Oh, okay. I'm going up, actually, the Pigeon, I'll be going up to Pigeon Forward soon, Bill, so it's cool being out here. Okay, so we're getting to the big part. So I came to Facebook a long time ago, and if you're familiar with the Road to Recovery, all right, and I appreciate that, Junior. You'll be on the station again. I'm doing a recap, a whole new radio show. So we're getting on to the Road Recovery. The Road Recovery, now I first put it out, and the way man thinks the Road Recovery, oh my God, it's a drug rehab program. No, it's about the qualities of life, love how you live it, how long you can live, you can de-age from it. Now, my doctors follow the Road to Recovery. Now, I know Clark, okay, and Misty Miller, a longtime friend, just popped in here. Hello. Give you a big hell yeah there, Misty. All right. Misty's followed me for a long time, as much as a bunch of these people. And they're family to me, okay. So now, we get to the Road Recovery. Now, my doctors are following me, and update on what's the cures. Now, it's the answer to the cure. One is Logan Fletcher that's in here. It's Clark Brown, and with it, Clark is almost getting over Parkinson's with the Road to Recovery. They call it a godsend program. There's testimonials up there, so people were calling me a fraud, fake, and phony. Now, God gave me a great gift. They call me a gift from God. I don't say I am a gift from God. Let's get that straight. I was granted a great gift. I can run my mouth and face, you run, and you know what? I can also talk and can sing. Listen, hell yeah, hey, you know. I was granted with a couple extra gifts that I learned that in seconds, okay? So I heal people. Now, I learned how to get rid of fatigue. I've cured people from cancer. Now, I don't know what the problem is. I charge $150 for the course. It's a 16-week course. Then nothing can shake you, make you, or break you. Now, I was just seeing a feed on Olivia Newton-John with cancer, and she says, I try to keep a positive attitude. It's not that. There is no such thing as hope. I hope I get better from cancer or whatever. You get sick, I got cures for sickness, smoke, you stop smoking. There's no hope or I try. It's I will and I am going to get better, and people don't get that. They'll never get the Road to Recovery. I've cured so many people. I've gotten people out of wheelchairs that the doctors said they couldn't get out, and as my cancer and what went on with NSF, nephrogenic systematic fibrosis, I said that God and Jesus Christ is going to get me up walking again. I am walking. So God forbid, Facebook thought I was faking it. It was so real, it wasn't crazy. It's worth the money. Clark just signed up for it. I talked to Clark, and I do got the cure for cancer and all that stuff. It's no joke. I have the cure for fatigue. Now, if the doctors are asking me, how'd you figure this all out, Paul? I told them, there's things that you figure out, but man creates. It all comes from books, pill-popping world, this, that. Thank you, Janet Carnes. I appreciate it. I'm called the faking a phony with the road recovery. But I don't see no one else getting on, and they do positive stuff, man. See, I'm not venting or mad. Okay, I can pop a positive post up once a day for you guys to make you feel good. Now, positive posts will last a minute, second, hour, a day. I got to throw another one up to keep you going. Now, the road recovery is a God-sent course, as far as I'm concerned, by the people, that it lasts. It's a lifetime course you got to take. 100% if you want to walk again. You got fatigue, you want to get out of a wheelchair. You got drug problems, addiction problems. You got love problems. It cures so much stuff. It's the most unbelievable course. Jenny, my girl, I did one-to-one courses with Jenny and straightened a majority of her problems out. That's how me and Jen met. We've been together a long time. I didn't get to know Jen till after road recovery. I didn't even, to tell you the truth, made one pass at Jen or ask her anything until about almost, I would say, 9 months later. Hold on, let's see who's calling me. Hello. Hello. Yep. Okay. That's the United Police, whatever. A recording and you get my name. That's cute, man. I love spammers, okay? I've told them I can't donate right now, okay? Which you would, but that's down in New Jersey, so why they call me here? Okay, so we get past that. So the road recovery has cured a lot of people, and Clark is gone a long way, Logan Fletcher. Jen has come a long way. Amy has come a long way. So it's up to you. It's a $150 course. My doctor said I should be charging $600 an hour. But to me, I'm a giver. And if you take the it's 12 to 16 week course, you'll be cured of a lot of stuff. And a light switch will go on your head, and went on with Clark and a lot of people. You know, it takes work from you. I'm the guy for the ride, but when you get better, you did the work, you listen, and when you get cured from colds, I never caught COVID, and I got lupus. Can you answer that? Now, lupus is an immune deficiency disease. Now, I've been around people that were laying next to me with COVID, and I didn't get it, okay? People in the hallways, I never wore masks. I've had a cold and getting sick and congested, and you would think you had COVID, right? Wrong. I never thought that. I said in an hour, I am going to get better, and I will get better, and I did. In 1 hour, I was better. I asked Jen, if you ask Jen, I've never been sick with a cold since she met me, all right? I haven't been sick with a cold in 4.5 years. I was a hypochondriac. I did, they had me on numerous amounts of drugs and whatever. Hey, Heartman Harold is in here. And I'll tell you something about, we're going to skip this a minute. Heartman Harold have scored in Hell Yeah Radio. Got the Hell Yeah Radio pumping. 8,000 hearts laid. Harold, you rock, my brother. All right. So we get back to road recovery. It's a course. You got to take You got to do a journal of yourself, okay? A journal could take 2 to 3 years, and you got to do a journal of ages 1 to 5, what you remember. I explained this all in the course. I'm just making it a little quicker so you guys can get to what you got to do. Okay, now with the course, you do 1 to 5, 5 to 10, 15 to 20, whatever, okay? Now, usually hit depression and anxiety if you deal with it between the ages of 18 and 24 because you hit responsibility, all right? Now, responsibility is a big thing. You got to get a job. You might have got married and it went wrong. You might have kids. And responsibility and fear are the biggest things of road recovery, I'll tell you, all right? Now, if you don't fear anything, I forgot to tell you, with cancer, now cancer, when I get cancer, I didn't fear it. So if you think, when they tell you got 4th stage cancer, all right, you're going to get worried and you're going to say, oh my God, I'm going to die. I didn't say that when I get cancer, okay? So if you do that, your brain's going to eat into the cancer. Your brain, don't think it don't, and the doctors totally agree what I'm saying. Now with the chemo is a 3% success rate. I went around, did a test. The people that their family members died of cancer, and I have a used family rate of cancer, the people that took the chemotherapy had a painful death. The ones that didn't had a natural death, right? But did they have a positive attitude, which I teach in the road recovery? It wasn't around. All right. Now, I've been doing this shit since 1993. It started out with Xanax, and I took it a step further when Facebook comes around about the equality of life. How long do you want to live? Now, I've told people, sorry about that, bad grammar there, kids. All right, I told people that you can de-age yourself. You got natural age. You got stress age. Okay, you got sun age. Right? Now, sun is good for D3, but with me, I got lupus. I'll fry like a chicken, but that's beside the point. So, what I tell people when they take the road recovery, I say usually put a picture of yourself now and then. So, you put a picture of what you look like, maybe one in the middle of the course, and you put up on the site, hey, Lena Roman, all right. All right, we got Lena Roman in here, okay. Very good friend. She's like my little sister, and prayers up to you, kid. I heard you had a little problem on Facebook with some personal problems, and total prayers. I messaged you, and I got this group, the Road Recovery, coming up, so thank you very much for being a very good friend and telling me about a lot of toxic people on Facebook, all right, and supporting Hell Yeah Radio. So, we get on to it. So with it, I teach you the keys and how you can get over. I've stopped 11 suicides on the net with Facebook without even knowing I went there, okay? So it's really weird. Now I'm going to tell you about the amazing thing with road recovery. Now this is so true. I'm not going to bullshit you all. I don't bullshit. So far, if you look at my eyes in this video, I haven't blinked them once. Now try that. That's pretty weird. 30 minutes of a video, I haven't blinked my eyes yet, right? All right. Hey, Sharon, thank you very much. All right. Now, with that, over the last couple of months, oh, thank you. I got the road recovery, and it's a course coming up for that you can get the equalities and learn about love, and you can get your life back. So that's what I'm doing. It's a $160 course. Anyone can take it, and you can take it from your homes. And I got it all laid out. Okay. So with it, I said I just got engaged. If you haven't seen it and been on Facebook, it's up on my. If you want to go put a congratulation on, if you're on Jen's page or my page, I got pictures of me and Jen's hands with the rings on it. And I would appreciate that. It means a lot to us. And we save it. I'm going to snapshot it and save all the comments. Okay, so it's all going to go up. The people that care. All right, so with it, I experimented on myself, all right? Now, I was the experimental guinea pig for the road to recovery. So I said the day I put the ring on Jen's finger, I'm going to forget about all my past, who I've been with and dated that destroyed my life since I was a kid. I put the ring on Jen's finger that night. The next morning I woke up and I told Jen, the road recovery works. I couldn't remember one name. Not one name. All right. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you to believe in God and Jesus Christ. I advise you about religion. I stay away from the dark side, heavy stuff like really death metal stuff that these bands go off the hook. Like, I'm talking about European bands. I'm not talking about Slayer and Motley Crue and stuff like that. I work with them guys. I know them. And Ozzy and all, they're not for the devil. So they're against the devil. Okay. So is Motley Crue. Okay. So we got all good things going on the road to recovery. I started the group page and I'm doing different. You pay for the road recovery, you'll be on a PayPal. If you don't have the money for the road recovery, you can come to me and I'll make a payment plan for you, because I know I have a great heart. You can say, Paul, it's $150 for 16 weeks, but you got to be there like a doctor's appointment. Because I'll see when you check in and say, I'll know how many times the video's been watched if you're doing it. You know what? It's not my loss if you don't take the road recovery. It's yours. You pay for the course, and you think, oh, well, I can only watch it one time. There's some secrets to watching the road recovery. It's all going to be explained. So it's up to you. I don't push the road recovery as much as I never beg for one donation for my fundraisers when I had cancer and all that goes on. You also can support Hell Yeah Radio if you want. It's all good. It helps me with Ensure, and God is the way, Mick. You got it. I'm making a correction there. See, God left this world a long time ago, and I'm explaining, don't get that I'm jamming religion down your throat. Now, there's a lot of people like that. Okay. God created this world. God left this world, and Jesus Christ basically saved all of you. He's the Savior. All right, so I pray to God and Jesus Christ, both of them always. All right. Thank you, Sharkman. Now, you pray to them both. Why wouldn't you? All right. Why wouldn't you pray to two of them? Most people don't. They pray to God. They put prayers up. They don't say God and Jesus Christ, because man has brainwashed them 100% about churches. See, man, I did a reality check that the Sea Scrolls and all that stuff, they didn't come out till the 40s. The Bible is one of the biggest selling books that's been changed. 30,000 mistakes. Numerous amounts of the resurrection of Christ. Okay? The stoning of the woman. And they had to equal out the Bible. Now, I'm just explaining this. They had to equal out the Bible that the Romans crucified Christ. Okay? It was the Jews. Now, I'm not a hateful person. I don't care. I'm not racist. I'm not racist. I don't judge people. Even what happened with all the harassment with me, I could have took down pages, and I didn't. I don't play tit for tat because of the reason of my beliefs and my views, what I say. So if I mention something about God or road recovery, the road recovery is real. So the doctors that say, how did you figure it out? Now, I'm not going to judge you for what you are. All right? That's what people do on Facebook. God forbid they'll judge you. They'll play you. Now, God forbid if you go down, you know what, you go down someone's Facebook, all right? You'll find out the first post, they're telling about the way they were, and then they found out they could be someone else, like a record producer and this and that on Facebook. Then they could be what they want. They almost get delusional. They fall into a pattern that they believe, like almost you believe your lies if you make them up. See, I don't twist lies and I don't twist the truth. See, when you do that, it gets into your brain. And you do it all the time, and you lie to your best friend, and you'll twist the lie a little. You twist the lie a little to get out of trouble. You probably did it when you were a kid to get out of trouble with your parents. The real deal is you don't twist a lie. You don't be a cheat stealing a lie. If you're going to take something off my thing, my page, you should come to me and say, Paul, can I take that? But I don't get mad about it. I don't get mad about nothing. Nothing can shake me, make me, or break me. And the thing is, I replaced the word from hate. I can't use any of your names in this feed right now. I can't use the word and direct, well, we'll take Clark in here, or Mick. No, I'm going to do Mick. Mick's hasn't, I haven't talked to Mick in a while, and we're going to talk. We're going to catch up, Mick. And we're going to have a normal conversation, more than what we were having back in the day. So I can't say, Mick, I stop at something. I can say, Mick, I'm disappointed with you. I can't direct the guy's name with the word hate. I did it 2 weeks. I changed hate into disappointed. I'm disappointed in you, Mick. It works. You can change your brain around with death and everything and get over it 100%. As much as you can cure yourself from cancer and these horrible diseases, there is a cure out there. And it's the road recovery. You know? I know how many people I got better. But people are so afraid to lay their money out, like $150. That's not nothing, man. But God forbid, people would rather go to a concert, have fun for 2 hours, than being better, and wake up every morning and say, I love life, no matter if it's raining out, and I explain how to do it. Now I'm taking an hour of my time. It comes up, basically, I want you to take, now we're going to take 150 and divide it by 16. You go do it. The road recovery works. I'm working with Clark right now on some issues. You take 16 and divide it. I'm going to bring it up right now, okay? I'm going to tell you what it comes out to, all right? Now, we're going to see people can go out by alcohol, beer, pot. Well, you know, sometimes you might need the gummies or smoke pot for health reasons. I understand that. So we're going to take $150, right? And I'm just enjoying myself today. By 16, all right? That comes out to $9.37 something cents a course. Now, wow, that's a big ripoff for me saving people, getting them out of wheelchairs when the doctor said they couldn't. Now, I just talked to a doctor of mine the other day. My kidney doctors, believe me, they always ask me when I come in, how's the road recovery doing? All right. And that's it, you know. You either take it. I can't badger you. I'm not going to keep jamming it up your ass or whatever. Oh, I said ass. Hey, Denise Ippolito, another Bloomfield person. Billy Koch was just in here. So, I've changed in a lot of ways. I've calmed down, and I'm going to make a publish. Oh, thank you, Denise. I'm going to make a public apology. See, I wasn't going against people when I got sick. I was trying to explain the sickness I got. I knew how I got it. I was trying to tell you because there's no cure. Now, I guarantee if I got up and walked again, I guarantee I'm going to get better from the stuff that's gone wrong with me. that there's no cure for some of this stuff. Lupus, whatever. Lupus is a horrifying disease that it feels like all your ball joints crack out. And the NSF will attack any place I got hurt. And if I've been dead 12 times in life, gotta have a problem here. 12 times I've been dead. Motorcycle accidents. 2,500 pounds of wood hit me in the back. I was in a wheelchair again. They told me I could never walk. I got up. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you a story when I got out here. Now, Jen knew, my fiance knew, I had a special gift. Hey, Robbie Lane, how are you doing, man? All right. All right. Robbie's here, man. I want everybody to say hi to Robbie, man. He's a great guy. Yeah, I follow his page, and maybe Robbie, I don't get to post on it, but he puts up lyrics and music and see if people can figure him out. That's my deal. And Hell Yeah Radio is attached to the Road to Recovery. So I was sitting with Jen, and I got here, and we're sitting and talking about birds, all right? Now, with birds, okay, yeah, Sharkman said, I haven't said a bad word yet. Okay, so we're talking about birds, and I said to myself, I said, I love a cardinal, and I said to myself, Jesus Christ and God, please, I'd love to see a cardinal. I swear to God, if Jen was here right now, the cardinal flew out of nowhere right on the next roof in front of me. All right? To let you know, out here I was sitting on the porch one day, and there was a squirrel, and I said, Jesus Christ and God, man, I wonder if that squirrel would come to me. I said, yo, Rocky, that squirrel is an amazing squirrel. He sits by me. I haven't seen him in like a week, but he would bring his nuts over. He was busting a nut. That's not bad. I didn't say not bad. That was funny. Okay. And no problem, Robbie. You're a good guy, bro. Now, with that, now that's pretty strange that I asked a wish from God and Jesus Christ to bring the squirrel over to me. That squirrel will bring his nuts over to me, and while I'm having my coffee, sit with me. Now we got a little jealous squirrel that climbs up in the tree, and when I don't call him, he throws nuts at our roof to get my attention. You like that one? Pretty cool. All right, so we got down to that. Now, here's the big deal. Jen came home one night, and her whole computer panel on her car went out. All the lights went out, blinkers. Now, Jen had to get it for work. All right. So next day, it's 5:30 in the morning. Jen woke up. I woke up first, got my coffee. I went outside. I looked in the sky. And I said, please, Jesus Christ and God. Jen's a good person. She has no hateful stuff in her body. No hateful post on her page. I need your help so she don't get in an accident. Will you please have her lights go on? I swear to God, you can ask Jen. Jen went to her car expecting the lights not to go on. They all went on. How did the lights go on without the computer? The whole computer panel went out of her car. Now I got to ask you a question. You wake up in the morning. What keeps you alive? And I ask this to many people. They say, my kid, God. And you could have a portion of that. But no, it's air. Now the thing I said, like I said, I'm explaining religion to you. Now, if air keeps you alive, why are all these people can't believe in God and Jesus Christ? You can't see it, but you can breathe air and breathe it? Man has corrupted the world with religion, churches, Catholic, Methodist, Southern Baptist fried chicken. Why is there only, and I'm serious, why is there only one church in Mecca? You got to make it to be Muslim, and that's hard religion. I'll back any religion that they're followed, even if no, I don't believe in it. But why is there 100 million churches with different beliefs in America, in the USA, or other places? That you got to make it to Mecca once in your life to be Muslim. But God forbid, what? You change religions, and God forbid, them churches and stuff are going to come down on you? Because you change religion? Because there's only one God. And there's another one of the higher power that was with us and turned on us. That's it. You believe or you don't. I do believe, and I'm never going to jam it down no one's throat. Okay? I have done amazing things on Facebook and brought people together. And now the people that turn to me, they're sending me emails for what they did to me during my sickness. And they're begging forgiveness. They said, so we're sorry, Paul. I had to fight a battle of 3 years, which I took on. Is that fair to do to a sick person? Even at Suicide Hotline, I did a live feed. Took 20 minutes for the Suicide Hotline to get on with me. I told the lady, she goes, what are you selling? I ain't selling nothing. I said, you're selling bullshit. In 20 minutes, I could have took a knife and cut my throat, hung me, took a bottle of pills. The Suicide Hotline, the big helpline. I did a live feed on this, and I would do it again. That's all. You know, I want you all to have a positive night and think about this. All right? Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Logan. Thank you, Rob. Robin, how you doing? If you haven't caught this feed, please go back to the beginning. If you want the road recovery, you can go to Pauly, P-A-U-L-Y-D-S, Hell, H-E-L-L, radio, at gmail.com. You can, if you want to donate to Hell Yeah Radio, if you want to take the course for $150, that's about coming up. I can get you over death and that hateful experience of death that you've been dealing with, and you'll drag it out the end of your life. Christmas, holidays, I can get you through it. But you'll remember a happy time with your loved one. Not crying over it. Everybody can grieve the same. I figured it out. All right. So I'm going to let you go. So it's Pauly, P-A-U-L-Y-D-S, Hell Yeah Radio at gmail.com. So if you want to donate to Hell Yeah Radio and keep it going, you can donate. If you want to join the Road Recovery and say, I want to take the course, Paul. See, these days, I don't call, I've talked to 12,600 plus people live, video to video. I don't do that no more because you don't know who likes you or is your friend. And someone that is hitting up on you because you got long hair or you look better or you own Hell Yeah Radio. I ain't all that in a bag of chips and shit. I came from Bloomfield, New Jersey. Denise is in here and Billy Koch was in here. They know the horrifying story of me getting beat up, almost killed in school by kids. Cyberbullied, beaten up. Had to run home every day. Sit in my room and cry. Pray to God that I wouldn't get beat up the next day. I had friends that protected me in Bloomfield. Now, I don't need that protection because I'm not afraid of shit. Whoop, I said shit, but I needed that word in there. Hey, you all have a blessed night. I said my piece. It went along a little bit longer than I thought. I went 3 minutes over. I was expecting an hour. But the ones that got here, I really appreciate. Now you know my story with Ritual, the Road Recovery, creating of the family. And that's it. I got interviews coming up on other radio stations. And with bands, they can email me too. Any major band, as long as you got good recordings. You know. And I'll read that one, Shark Man. I'm going to read all your stuff. I'm going to go through the thing tomorrow. And Angela, thank you. You put in a very nice post. John Eppolito, there's a post where a guy with a pink cat, he's a little crazy. He apologized to me about the radio station. So I can forgive that people are coming to me and saying they're sorry, they were caught in a lie and misconception. I forgive. I don't play tit for tat. I can forgive, but some things I can't. It depends how horrifying the hit was on me. All right. Oh, thank you, Sharkman. You know, I do support mainstream bands, bands that were undiscovered, indie bands, and all of them. All right. Thank you. You know what? And like I said, the last thing, Jen is the love of my life. I don't expect no one to hit up on me if you're a girl. And this isn't directed at anyone that's here. Girls, when people can't find love, and Sue been through the road recovery, she's doing very well, okay, and she can't wait for the next course. You know, Jen is the love of my life, and if anyone would try to think they're coming between me and Jen, they're not. See, I told Jen, and don't take this wrong, I'm not leaving Facebook. I said, if it meant staying together with you, baby, and if I had to leave Hell Yeah Radio, Facebook, and every bit of social media, I've been through old school. I use a flip phone, so I don't bring social media with me. I can't get links or nothing on it. When I go away with Jen or something, to spend quality time with her. And to talk, take walks and talk. That's the way it's supposed to be done. Not bring social media and Facebook and hear about all the devastation on the news and what's going on in the world and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all that shit. You should be going away with your loved one and spending time and focusing and listening to her and her listening to you, to me. And enjoy and see all the beauty in the world. I think people are so, with the news and the way man created all this shit, they're so used to seeing the destruction, the murders, and all this in the world. They forgot about living. They're so scared of dying. And age is just a number. So with the road recovery, you can live years later 100%. All right. Yes, social media, Sharkman, does beat you down. It don't beat me. Like I said, nothing can shake me, break me, or make me or break me. Now, oh, Gayla's in here. Gayla's an author. And no, it's cool. Gayla is coming on Hell Yeah Radio. She's an author. She will come on. And join Hell Yeah Radio, big stars. And I am having Sharkman on, okay? He's coming on Hell Yeah Radio, all right? I have people on, too, that want to keep music going, man, and they support, and I'm going to have Sharkman on. I also have a touch with Mark Weiss, the photographer, will be coming on. All right. Now, Billy Caputo, the biggest psychic reader, that makes $200 an hour for psychic readings that people go to on Facebook, I know. He's coming on Hell Yeah Radio, all right, doing an interview. Hey, Michael. Now, Michael has heard my story. He knows about the road recovery and Hell Yeah Radio. There's a lot of people. Hey, Tony. Hey, now, someone just popped in here, and I'm just going to say something. Now, Tony, that just popped in, he has a daughter, 12-year-old daughter. He's her manager. Now, she got up and sung with Faster Pussycat, man. Now, she's a 12-year-old kid that has a voice. I have it on video, man, but some people think, to see Jen with the LA Gun pictures on my page or her page, she took them. All right, so Tony, do me a favor. Whenever you're ready to call me, message me. I'm here. I'm going to get Hell Yeah Radio going. But Tony manages his daughter, and he taught her values about the music business. And she has heard me out on speakerphone with her father, and I think her father's a great person. And like I said, Danny Nova will be coming on. So message me a good time, Tony, when I get off here so I get on Messenger. I really don't want, if you got anxiety and depression, say, Paul, I'm dealing with anxiety, can you help me, whatever. Just put I'm dealing with anxiety. Get it down. Don't put a paragraph up. I can't read that. It's too much info. All right? Get to the point of what's going on with you. You know? And then with Road Recovery, people said, I've been raped. And then say another person got raped a different way. Rape is rape. It can be horrifying. I just want to know a yes and no answer. What happened to you? You know? Everything applies to the same shit. If I talk about cancer, we're talking about cancer. So I'm going to put Tony in here. Yeah, 9 issues good, Tony. Well, I'm going to put Tony in here. Now, me and Tony are talking about cancer, and all of a sudden, Tony comes, my grandmother had cancer, my mother had cancer. You know what? I feel bad about that stuff, but I would say, Tony, no disrespect, we are talking about the disease, cancer. Sometimes people have to get in the first word. They have to have their story first. Sometimes you got to hear a person's story, and then you can open on the mic and take the stage. And then I will move on over, Rover, and let you take over so I can hear your story. Hey, my name is Paulie D, a.k.a. Paul DeVoe. I got a concept about life that no one can beat me down, and the doctors know it. So I hope people listen to this. I really do. If you would share it around your Facebook pages and stuff. I'm going to put it up on YouTube because I know Facebook is going to take this one down. Because God forbid if I got to answer for cancer and fatigue and all this, you figure it out. All right. You have a blessed night. Thank you, Tony, for stopping by, Les, so I can get through you. I was going to message you, man, but you made it a lot easier. Everybody, I thank you all. There's a lot of people that came in here tonight. All right. And I can't get around to it. Eric Perry, all right. Now, Eric, I was talking the other day about Hell Yeah Radio. He just came in here. I wanted to say, Eric's got one hell of a kit. You're one hell of a guy, Eric, and thanks for talking to me. Please review this video when you get a chance. Catch up with me next week. We'll set an interview. And, oh, Lee Starr, that was a low blow. And tell your daughter, Lee, that congratulations from me. I think she got married, right? God bless you all. Amen. From the man upstairs and Jesus Christ. Have a blessed day and don't let life get you down. Life's a gift. Don't let it slip. Time's going to fly. In 20 years, you're not going to have Zeppelin around, Priest, Aerosmith, all them. Look at the big picture. Go to Road Recovery and you'll get the rest of the answers. All right. 100%. Thank you, Lisa. So I got to get going, man. I got to get a radio show going. You know what? I don't even have the radio on. Angela, Keith, thank you for staying, man. And if you want to get me on Facebook, you're welcome to it. Give me an ad. I'll be glad to take you if you're not on my Facebook page. And you can get, if you're in a band, man, you can get a Hell Yeah Radio. I'll talk to you about it. I'd be glad. I got a little time, and I'd be glad to talk to you about any bands. You got friends that got major bands and good recordings. I take only people that do good recordings. You got to at least I'll go with 5 to 10 songs. Because to do an interview, I at least need 10 songs to work with. Okay, so that's fair, right? So, hey, horns up, man. Horns up is the Maloik. Let's get out of here, man. A conspiracy theory, 666. This is a 6. Yeah, whatever. That's a... Oh, we're linked. We'll talk again soon. Yeah, message me anytime, Keith. And I do read my messages. And we'll definitely talk, man. Okay, I got to get going, man. I got to get a radio show because I like listening to music. And I'm missing Bon Jovi. And I'm missing all these great bands like Bonfire that's coming up. And I'm going to put together a new show. Horns up, Lee Starr. And take care. And I would like to thank Jen for coming in and stopping in our work, my love of my life and my fiance, and she's my future wife coming up. So you just got the hit on the next video what I'm putting out. How I get married and where am I getting married. That's a secret, and I'm not telling you. You got to join the next feed. Oh, yeah, and the new show, join the new show, Paulie D and Jack the Whack Hayes. It's a killer funny show, and merchandise is coming out. Sex Wish Coffee, hoodies, shirts for Jack the Whack Show, Hell Yeah Radio. I got the stars involved. Buy them. I'm going to sell them at a decent price, but quality. God forbid you put the shirt in water and it shrinks or something. America went cheap. I'll talk to you guys later, man. Have a blessed night. All right. I really care about all of you.